Hey guys, welcome to today's FIT15. We are going to be doing strength and stretch. So we're going to be doing 4 exercises for 2 rounds. So that will take about 8 minutes of our 15 minutes. And then we're going to be coming down onto our mats and stretching it out for the rest of the time. So what you'll need today is a mat, and I'll be using dumbbells. You can do these exercises without weights, or if you have a safe alternative to weights at home, like water bottles or soup cans or something like that, grab those, and let's get started for our 15 minutes. So getting right into it, we're going to be starting with a sumo squat. So I'm going to be holding my 2 dumbbells at my chest, and then I'm bringing my feet a little bit wider than hip width apart, toes pointed out. I'll be sitting back like I'm going to sit in a chair, and then pressing myself up, squeezing that glute at the top, and then we'll be doing that for 40 seconds. Let's get that timer started. Remember to really sit back, not letting those knees go over the toes, sitting back in that chair. Maintaining that tall posture. Seconds. Perfect. Take a rest here. You got 20 seconds to rest. Then we're doing those squats one more time, and then they're out of here. Getting ready. 5 seconds left. Bring yourself back to that position. Halfway there. And you are done. Next move is going to be a side lunge. So you're coming in, feet are starting at hip width apart. You're stepping out wide to the side, coming down, letting those weights hang, sitting back like in a squat position, just on that one side. Press yourself back up to center, and then repeat alternating sides. And we'll do that, 40 seconds, 2 rounds. Let's get started. Halfway there, 20 seconds left. Really sinking down into that supporting leg. In 3, 2, and 1, take a rest. Let's get back into it. Setting up, 1 more round. Heart rate should be increasing. Keep that core engaged as we're moving through this. Keeping that tall posture. Looking forward through the movement. And use that exhale as you press up. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Take a rest. I'm going to be dropping those weights, coming down onto my mat. We're going into a push-up. I'll be doing them from my knees. You can obviously do them from your toes. We're going to be doing a wider press today, so keeping those fingers nice and spread out on the mat. And then bringing yourself down to the mat, as if there was a fist between you and the floor. That's part of the depth you want to go with your push-up. And remember to use that exhale on the way up, blowing that arrow and pushing 20 seconds to rest. All right, getting ready. Get yourself back into that push-up position and bring it down. Halfway there, keep it going. And finally, we're gonna go onto our backs and we're gonna do some crunches. So you're coming down, feet are planted on the mat, and you're gonna roll yourself back, getting ready in your crunch position. So making that triangle in your fingers and then placing that at the back of the neck. You're just going to be engaging that core, exhale, and then you're gonna be bringing yourself up off the mat and lowering it back down, nice and controlled. So 40 seconds, 2 rounds here, and then we're done. Take your rest here, 20 seconds, last set of crunches, and then it's done out of there. And we are going to work on some stretching, which I desperately need. 5 seconds left of your rest. Bring the hands behind the head. Big inhale, exhale to lift. Beautiful, bring it down. Whew. Big deep breath here. You can stretch those legs out. We are done with our strength portion. Now we're gonna focus on some stretching. So bringing those legs out nice and long, bring those arms overhead, and lengthen that body. Try and pull your fingers away from your toes. Remember, through your stretches, you want to have some big deep breaths blowing the entire time. In this position, I'll get you to start wiggling fingers and toes. You can start to kind of circle the wrists and ankles here. Bring those arms back down to your side. And then you're gonna bring your feet, walking them in, putting them back up on the mat. You're gonna take your right foot, cross it over, top the left knee, and then you're reaching through there, grabbing underneath that left knee, and pulling in just that slight bit so you feel a stretch in that right glute. Take that bent leg up to the sky, bring those toes down facing towards you, pointing them and pushing that heel towards the ceiling, stretching out the back of the leg on that left leg. switching sides. So crossing over that left foot onto the right knee, grabbing underneath that right knee, pulling in and feeling that stretch in the left glute. Take that bent leg up to the ceiling, point the toes down towards you. Lower that foot down, bring the other foot down, and then I'll get you to flip onto your side. Bring that arm up to support the head. Let that bottom leg be slightly bent for a little bit more support, and then you're gonna grab the toes of the top leg and just pressing a little bit backwards, pushing the hips forward, and feeling a stretch in the front of that top thigh. Releasing that foot, press yourself up from seated, and then switching to the other side. Rolling yourself over, whatever you can do to get yourself onto that other side, focusing on that new top leg. Grabbing onto that foot, pulling back, pressing the hips forward. And release that foot, press yourself up into a seated position here. Sitting up nice and tall, we're gonna interlace. Sitting up nice and tall, we're gonna interlock the fingers behind the back, pressing the chest forward. And then you wanna be pulling those hands down towards the mat and out and away from the body. Release those fingers, we're going to walk them up the front. We're going to round the spine, looking into our lap, pulling those hands away from the body, out from the top of the head. That position, we're going to do one last final neck stretch here. So rocking the right ear to the right shoulder, leaning this way. And if you'd like, you can take your right hand on the top of the head, not pressing down, but just providing a little bit of extra weight to deepen that stretch. Release that hand, putting left ear to left shoulder, and then you can take that left hand and add a little bit of extra weight there. This is stretching up the right side of the neck here. And then release that hand. We're going to do one last final big breath in, stretch towards the ceiling. Inhale. And exhale, Thank you so much for joining me for our strength and stretch today. FIT15, keep it going. We're right along with you. And we'll see you in the next video.